Hello everybody, this is Blitz vom Himmel again. That's right, buddy. I'm here with my son. We're at the little pond, little drainage thing, on the side of the highway. It's not dangerous, not gonna get hit by cars or nothing. I used to do all this kind of stuff when I was a kid, all out here by myself. Well, not when I was 4, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, I just wanted to, touch base with everybody, tell everybody everything's going all right. Going well, actually. Some things that have been going on these past few weeks, man, I'm telling you. Just the past week alone, we've had an area the size of Italy go completely dark. No explanation. It looked like there was some type of smoky type cloud cover or whatever, but it's like somebody shut the sun off for 3 hours, from noon until 3 o'clock, in Russia, actually, in Siberia, north of the Arctic Circle, in an area that is, like I said, roughly the size of Italy. And that's just, what explanation can you give for that? There really isn't much of one, except for, biblical, And there's a theory out there that they've got some type of sun simulator that uses, I would guess, solar power to power LED lighting, because LED really does not take as much electricity to power as a regular light bulb does. Anyway, whatever the case may be, I don't know. I'm not the one that built it, and I'm not the one that put it up there, so I don't know whether it's actually there or not. But there's a lot of evidence to support that there is actually a sun simulator, and that's why it's brighter, and the reason why the sun has gone from a yellow light to a white light. Like I said, I really didn't ever want to make this channel about doom and gloom, but I just wanted to, let everybody know that these things, like I said, these are all warnings for us. Jesus is coming soon, very soon. We've had earthquake swarms, we've had the oceans receding away from the beach in some areas. A lot of crazy stuff. And, it might be because there's these large sonic booms and the earth trembling, but nothing's showing up on seismographs. Nothing is showing up on seismographs in the areas in which they're supposed to take place. Well, I don't know. If you can't explain it, the science says that there's always an explanation for it, and they keep giving all kinds of crazy explanations for our weird weather, and I don't know. I just know that it's just, to me, and to a lot of people out there, it's signs of the end times. And I know people have been saying that for years, because actually Jesus has said that when he left the earth would begin the end of days. And that's 2,000 years ago, a little over 2,000 years ago now. Or actually still a little over 2,000 years ago. Well, a little less actually, because he went home in about the age of 36 to 37 years of age, so it would be 36, 37 AD whenever he went back, and it's now 2018. But it was just a wonderful day, and Daniel wanted to come outside and play, so brought the little guy out. He likes to throw rocks in the puddle, and he said, I wonder if these rocks will float. I said, well, let's try. Let's see if these rocks will float. And of course they didn't float. And so he learned that rocks don't have buoyancy, and they're not light enough to float on water. But he found something interesting. That sticks do. Sticks will, float on water, and that they have the buoyancy. So there you have it. I told him that any size piece of wood will float. It's just the nature of wood, the nature of water. Now he's going around collecting more rocks. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base with everyone, and you know, like I said, things are going to get interesting. Things have been getting interesting. All kinds of things going on. You know, just every day something happens. Earthquakes here, volcanoes erupting. It's amazing to think of what changes are taking place. I wanted to touch a little bit on what everyone is referring to as the Great Deception. Well, you know, the governments and scientists and like NOAA, and which is the is the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration. They're saying that all these changes are normal. Okay, all right, they're normal. For 37 years I've been alive, and I have not seen anything like it is today. So no, I'm sorry, it's not normal. Yeah, you found a big stick. Good job, buddy. You think that's gonna float? You think it is? Well, why don't you see? Are you gonna throw it in there and find out? So yeah, just out having some fun with my son. It was actually windy enough earlier that we were able to get a kite up, and I tried to take a video of that while I was gonna make my video, but you know, it's kind of hard to hold a phone and fly a kite at the same time, and anyway, trying to get a kite up in the air while you're holding a phone isn't really conducive of... It didn't work out all that great. But I just wanted to let everybody know that, you know, Jesus is still on the throne, still having faith, still believing, you know. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead and go throw that sandy rock in there. It's getting hot. Not near as hot as it has been. Thank Yahweh for that. You know, He's got control of the weather. These people think they can control the weather and that they can do this and that. Well, you know what? If Yahweh doesn't want it to be hot one day, He's not going to make it hot that day. And yes, there are physical things that take place because that's how it operates. He has to, I mean, that's what I've been trying to tell people, is that the spiritual realm is in the same location that we are. It's all around us. It's just on a different vibrational level than we are. And that's the reason why your speech is very powerful, why the speech of a human being is very powerful, because we were given that ability to create. What you got, buddy? You got another rock? Alright, well, why don't you go see if that one will float. He already emptied his whole bag of rocks that we brought up here. And yeah, we're not going to be out for too long because I don't have his sunscreen, and you know, we're still getting UVC radiation that we're not supposed to be getting. So I don't know. Like I said, there's possibly another, I don't know, either the ozone layer's gone or something. I also wanted to talk about something that's really interesting. We've got a something on the backside of Earth that is a large electromagnetic field, that has a large electromagnetic field, and it's causing back pressure is the only way that I can describe it. A back pressure on the backside of the Earth, and that's what's causing a lot of the different variations in the Schumann Resonance. Because what's taking place is when you get two magnets together, you have one weak magnet and one strong magnet, the electromagnetic force between the two is going to equal out. Interestingly enough, the electromagnetics are going to equal themselves out. What, buddy? Well, that's cool. You're going to try the little rock? Alright. Anyway, and it's the Schumann resonance is a not calculation, but a measurement of the electromagnetic force that is present in the earth, on the earth, around the earth at all times. And the typical wavelength that the earth typically operates at is in the neighborhood of 8 hertz. All right, buddy, go ahead, go for it. Go throw that medium rock in there and let's see how it goes. And so that's this measurement, but it's fluctuating between 6 hertz and it goes all the way up to 14 hertz. On some days it can be as high as 14 hertz. So what does that mean exactly? Well, when you see people, go ahead, buddy, go for it. When you see like people start going absolutely bonkers, take a look at the Schumann resonance. Like if you go and you monitor and you take a look at the Schumann resonance, they monitor it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and when you start seeing these low spikes of 6 hertz, below 8 hertz I should say, probably about 6 hertz, people just start going crazy. I don't know, it affects you. It affects your entire system because you're being fed basically an electromagnetic energy that is lower than your body's norm. And so it can cause you to be irritable, frustrated, can cause depression, can cause anxiety, it can cause a lot of negative emotions. That's when the negative emotions are prevalent, is whenever these... Go for it. Go for it. You got 3 rocks. Good job. Go ahead and go throw them in there if you want to. That's right. You got 3 little rocks. Anyway, I'm going to make this, I'm not going to go for too much longer. I just wanted to, explain some things about the physical and spiritual nature of what's taking place on the planet right now is connected, okay? That's what I've been trying to get at. It's all due to vibrations, it's all due to frequency, and when these low 6 hertz, when the Schumann resonance drops basically to 6 hertz, it is what is theorized, what I believe is taking place, is that this back pressure that's being caused by whatever this other electromagnetic force that's generating this electromagnetic force behind us, when it finally discharges that electrical energy, it then drops it to 6 hertz. It'll charge up to like 10, 12, 14, as high as 14 hertz, because there's so much electromagnetic energy involved, and then it's got to go somewhere, right? It's got to discharge, and when it discharges, it drops it down to 6 hertz, and I believe that that's what's a possibility of what's taking place. And that may be a little crude on the explanation of what's actually taking place with the electromagnetic balance of the earth, I should say, I would call it. But you get the idea. So if you start feeling irritable, you start feeling depressed, you have to understand that it's not just you, that something is affecting you. Some type of electrical energy, some type of energy on whatever frequency and wavelength that it's on is affecting you, because it's not always you being depressed. It's not always you being in a bad mood or anxiety or even body chemistry. Body chemistry can make it more difficult, and that's one reason why, I'm still struggling with smoking cigarettes, but that's one reason why that you want to stop smoking cigarettes or stop drinking alcohol even, because whatever affects your body chemistry, especially in this day and age, when we have this, this back pressure is occurring. Like I said, I don't know what it is. What, Daniel? All right, go ahead and go put those in there. All right. You gonna go throw those in there now? All right. Anyway. So that will help you actually, and if you take drugs, if you take things like methamphetamines or barbiturates or any type of drug is affecting your body chemistry, and it affects your chi, it affects your it affects everything about you, you know. And I found that I found some music actually. You can go on to Meditative Mind YouTube channel. There are a few others, but that's the only one that can come to mind quickly. And you can go on there, and it will show you different. Awesome. They will give you different tones and different types of music that will stabilize and enhance all your chakra, each of the different particular chakras. There are also some different other wavelengths that do other things, like for instance 963 is what affects your pineal gland. So yeah, do some research into that, because there's more about keeping yourself healthy than just eating right and exercising. You know, you got to keep yourself in balance electromagnetically as well, because one interesting thing that I have found that I read a long time ago is that what causes pain is actually an electromagnetic balance in your nerves. So if you are more alkaline or you're more acidic, like if you're more acidic, you're going to have more pain because you don't have the free flow of electrons through your nerves. It's being blocked by something, usually by that acid. Okay, so if your system is more alkaline, that means you have substances within your body, more alkaline substances, that are more able to accept electrical charges freely and not cause any type of resistance, which causes pain. Okay, that's where, like, if you start having muscle pain or weakness and you're not sure why, I'm not going to sit here and try to diagnose anything because I'm not a doctor. But, there's more to the universe than just what doctors are going to tell you. Because in this day and age, I really don't trust doctors. They're just wanting to give you a pill and send you on your way. Oh, we got a pill for that. Here you go, go take this. Well, what you don't understand is what's taking place when you take that pill is, remember, everything works on vibration, everything works on frequency, even medication. That medication is going to have an effect on your body. And it's going to have a whole host of other unwanted things called side effects. And a lot of them I've seen on there that cause coma or death. No thank you. No thank you. I think I'm good. So, there's a lot of other YouTube channels you can go on there that will show you how to stay healthy and how to stay well. But it's really important. I mean, I'm telling you, it's really, wow, those are some big sticks, buddy. You got some big sticks, didn't you?
3 large sticks.
You did get 3 large sticks. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And like I said, Jesus is still on the throne. Yahweh loves you. I love you. And have a wonderful day.